Hey everybody, I'm Mikey G, and today we'll be taking a closer look at the Beauport Easel. Now, Beauport claims that this easel will allow you to paint on large-size canvases even in windy conditions. When you're dealing with an outdoor easel, a lot of the times the easel, well, because the way it is, it's a portable easel, is a little flimsy. It won't necessarily stand up to a lot of different conditions, uneven terrain, winds, your brush. And what we want to do today is look at the resilience of the Beauport easel and see just how much it can take before it tips over. So that's what we're going to test today. How stable is the Beauport easel, and how much wind can it take before it tips over? And, well, prove it. So the first thing we're going to do is test it with a smaller size canvas on it and see how well that holds up. So I've set up a 12 by 16 on the Beauport easel, and we're going to simulate some wind conditions. And to help me with that, I brought along my biggest fan. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this on the lowest setting and use my little friend anemometer wind measure device and see just how much wind is hitting it in miles per hour and see how stable it is. Keeps giving me kilometers. Nobody knows what that means. My anemometer is reading 6.5 miles an hour. Overall, I think it's pretty stable. So let's make it a little windier. Now we're measuring around 8.5 miles per hour. So a little bit more push, but the easel seems to be remaining solid. All right, now we're measuring around 11.5, 12 miles an hour. It's getting a little windy. I might say a little bit windier than I might want to be painting outside at. But our easel seems to be remaining absolutely solid. Very reliable tool. All right, I think we've effectively tested it at a small scale. But let's see what happens when we put a large size canvas on here. Now, the Beauport says it can hold up to a 48-inch by 60-inch canvas, and that's pretty much a sail. So we fitted our Beauport with a 48 by 60 gallery wrap canvas, which I must say in itself is a bit of a feat for an outdoor easel. Now we're going to see how well it does under the windy conditions. On its lowest setting, we're clocking in around 6 to 7 miles per hour, and so far so good. Let's kick it up a notch. Now we're looking at it between 9 and 10 miles an hour. Getting a little gusty, but nothing too serious. Not bad. All right, we're clocking in between 12 and 13 miles an hour now. I don't know if this would be necessarily the most comfortable of painting situations, but our easel and canvas are remaining solid and in place. We ain't going nowhere! How's my hair? Is it windblown? So we've seen that the Beauport easel, for all intents and purposes, does what it says it's going to do. It holds a large size canvas, it can take windy conditions, but I just get the feeling I'm cheating this a little bit. I mean, after all, we are in a studio, it is a controlled environment, we have a level floor. I think we need to go all out. We're going to bring this outside, put it on an uneven terrain. We'll bring the fan with us, a really long extension cord, and put it on the highest setting and see how it does out in the field. We've got our easel set up. It's on, fairly uneven terrain. I've got my large size canvas out here, and you might notice my little red bucket. Now, the reason for the bucket is that Beauport says that if it is too windy, you can always add a sandbag or a weight to it to help stabilize it. So we're going to see if I need to go that route or not. Once I kick the fan on, it'll be on full blast, and we'll see how well my easel stands up. So I'm getting wind speeds between 12 or 13 miles an hour, and the canvas and easel seem to be holding their own just fine. The best part is we didn't even need the bucket. That's pretty impressive. So there you have it, the Beauport field easel. I have to say I'm pretty impressed. The Beauport's a portable easel designed for plein air use. If you look at the French easels out there and other plein air type easels out there, none of them can hold a canvas this large, let alone support these kind of wind conditions. So I think we've done a pretty good job proving it, and we'll see you again next time.